Yo, what's up, everybody? I just want to start this episode off by saying I really do appreciate all the support, all the feedback I've been given. It has been a lot of fun so far. Hopefully, I'm going to keep this series going until transfers open. That's my goal, that's my plan. We'll see how far it rocks. So we're going to start this one off with us moving into the Jotun, or Jotunheim, however you pronounce it. My girlfriend makes fun of me every time. The Jotunheim zone. It is extremely deadly here. It is very annoying at times, but it also means it's very annoying for the people who are going to come and attack you and raid you. You can have prim fur, you can have a level 100 otter, and you will still die to the cold. It's quite silly, but I'll give you a few tips on how to survive in this biome, and also maybe you'll meet a little Bob later on, and I'll show you where to get a good chunk of Maywings and otters. So here we are, taming our first Maywing. Green Obelisk is easily the best spot to get them. So you can go here by going to Vanaland East, and then go east again, and you'll spawn right next to it. You have to have a flying tame, because when you spawn east-east, you will be on the beach, and there's a giant cliff mountain that you have to get up to. So you do need a flying tame to get here. Other than that, they are all in the water, all over the place. Super easy. It seems like they're very low levels though. I have yet to find any above like level 80, I think. So if you find one high level, make sure you tame it. Very easy. In this area, they get stuck in the wall, so it's very easy to tame them here. But they can run out into the open. They run out into the open. Try to use a billboard. Whenever you use a billboard, use like 3 or 4 of them. It'll keep them blocked in, and once you keep them blocked in, you put a pillar in the corner of one of them. Put 3 or 4 pillars high, and then you put a ceiling. You put the ceiling, it traps them in there, and there's nowhere they go. It costs, I think, a few hundred wood, a few hundred thatch. Pretty easy. So I don't understand why my night vision had just randomly turned on there. I'm pretty sure it was due to it being on before, and it had just turned nighttime now. So just be mindful of that whenever you're using night vision, because that did kind of disorient. In case you guys haven't done it before, you can track tames with a specific menu, and if you want to untrack a tame, you just left click it after it's already tracked once. It'll completely remove it from the menu, so be careful with that as well. I'm going to go ahead and just teleport out of here. Got my 2 nice Maywings, level 89, level 74. They're not the highest level, but Maywings don't need to be a high level. They're a travel tame, they're meant to get around a map, they're meant to scout, they're meant to explore, and they're also really good at transferring weight, so. Here we are back in the good old Ab cave. Been here quite a few times already. This time we are farming polymer. You see these green lights, slight little green lights? Those are the polymer trees, little polymer bushes. You gather them by hand, or if you use a dire bear, you can gather a lot of polymer from them. Gathering some crystal. I'm sure you can assume what we're making here. We're going to go ahead and try and make some cryopods. We have the metal, we have the hide, we have the polymer. The only thing we're missing at the moment is oil. I still have yet to find a good spot for oil. It has been almost 2 weeks I've been playing. I have no idea where to get it. So what I do is I just search the map for tech dinos. First one, so whenever you harvest with the bat, you will only get spoiled meat and raw meat and blood packs. You will not get anything else. You won't get hide, you won't get any of the tech stuff. Just always hop off, use a pick to get more oil. Super easy. And we got all the stuff we need. We're gonna go ahead and craft our cryopods. I believe we get 7 of them out of here. So go ahead and return to our Maywings. Get them all cryoed up. Get on out of here, get them stored somewhere safe, and we don't have to worry about them. You guys want to make sure you always check your logs. That way you can tell if somebody's at base. Especially if you're playing solo, it's really hard to know if something's going on or not unless you're checking. But here I get distracted by the beaver dams a little bit. I'm like, you know what? I got this. Super easy. I'll park the guy next to it. Mushrooms and stuff, or antidotes. He flies up! What? What are you doing, batface? And I couldn't catch the ride right there, and I'm getting jumped by some skunks. Oh, I was cursing the world here. Thankfully, batface came through. I was able to hop on right at the last minute. I was sweating, and I definitely took a little break after that. I cryoed up my May wings. So this is probably the last time you see us at this little metal shack here. I think we come back maybe once or twice, but you definitely don't want to stay in the same spot too often. That's how you get found out. That's how they figure out where your hidden loot is, and you know, that's how you get wiped consistently. You just want to keep it moving. Right now, I don't even have a base here. I literally just have beds. So we're gonna place a door, a wall, and a ceiling. You know. So now that we got the May wings all tossed out and are waiting on cryo sickness, I'm gonna go ahead and TP back to Barland Southwest, just to make sure I don't have any more loot sitting over there in that metal box or in my loadout mannequin. Now at this point, I really kind of want to start storing stuff in different locations, start hiding it a little bit better, and maybe try and relocate in a position I can defend a little bit. You know what? I wouldn't mind having a moss chops. This guy, see, he wants rare mushrooms. Easy instantaneous. I'm getting a little distracted by the moss chops, I'm not gonna lie, but who doesn't need a cute little moss chop in their base? We immediately cryo them, go out and toss them next to his buddies. Dude's just chilling. I still have no idea what the Sanguine Elixir does, so if you guys have any advice, please leave it in the comments. It will greatly be appreciated. Went and bred the May wings. We now have little May wing babies that we can raise. We got one ceiling, and you know, it's more than enough. We don't need two ceilings. So we're quickly going to go ahead and swoop down here, harvest enough materials to get a forge, and go ahead and craft the rest of our base, seal it up. So this base spot is a really good base spot, specifically because of how close it is to the sky border. There's only one point of entry. It is a really low-key spot for small tribes, for a solo player. Later on, you'll also see another really good spot in Jotun that's really nice as well. Similar concept here, but much more spaced, and in the back of it, there is no killer frost. For whatever reason, the temperature is way higher in the back of the little spot. So you'll see that go ahead in like a later episode, probably the next episode you'll notice that. So here we got our forges down, we go ahead and fill them up, and just log out for the night. Figure this base spot's pretty safe, it's kind of low key. No, it is pretty risky what I did was logging out like that. Having all my stuff there. Of course, you see me logging in with an auto clicker. That's what you gotta do sometimes. So we didn't lose much. The only thing that we lost was our dodos that we tamed to try and feed the desmos. Couldn't figure out how to do it. I don't think dodos work, so why don't we try and use that moss chop? Maybe I won't, maybe I'll protect them. So here I'm searching for otters because I really want to live in Jotun, and otters are really important. I noticed some stone pipes. Okay, this guy is Swamp Aid, so he sticks out like a sore thumb, and he's got a Carnotaurus chilling on the thing. And this man is struggling so bad, so, you know, I offer to help him. The guy didn't notice me whatsoever.
Trying to build water pipes.
I noticed he's just trying to lay pipes. Sometimes you just gotta help somebody out. So I turn off lifesteal, make sure I don't accidentally kill the guy. And then I pick him with a bat. And I just hold him right above the pipe. Managed to get it here. Yeah, quick and easy. It's nice to help somebody out every once in a while. It is a PvP server, and I know this playthrough I have been playing quite PvE. But it is nice to get that PvE experience. Not just for you, but also for the other players that you're helping. Here we go. We're finally searching for our otters. We're at the otter pond. This is in Vanaland. I'll give you the cores on the screen. We go ahead and find our first otter right in this lake here. The night vision helps so much for looking for otters. This is the first time I actually tried using the night vision, and it immediately stuck out for me. So we find a 140 otter. We try and tame the best fish we can. The 1.1s and above, I believe, is what it is. But sometimes the fish, when it's so big, it gets in the way, and it makes it extremely annoying. got our 140 otter. Life is good. Turned out to be level 208. I think it had like 370 melee damage or something like that. In case you didn't know, the melee damage is actually what affects the fortitude bonus of an otter. So we immediately went home, we tamed up 2 more female otters, and then we went home and bred them up. So I don't actually have footage of me getting the babies, but we actually still have both of those 2 otter babies to this day. And then next thing you know, I log in. A couple minutes later, I was talking in global chat a little bit, I was reading. Somebody said he insider rated somebody, I called him a loser. And then this guy just randomly shows up. I just happened to just walk into the thing and I saw 2 bats flying. I figured they were AFK, and then he immediately flies up here. Right now I am crouched and hiding in the mesh. He can't see me, he doesn't know I'm here. I'm assuming this guy wanted to live there, because it was quite suspicious how he had pulled up on me, but you know, some people find nice base spots too in single player and they like to take advantage of it, so it is what it is sometimes. And I panic here, I thought he knew I was in there. That's what I was thinking, alright, whatever, this guy knew I was in the mesh. But he just went for the bat to have a saddle on. The guy was actually pretty good. He immediately whipped me as soon as he could. Even though he had a shotgun out, I got on my bat, he immediately whipped me. Pretty good play on his part. Yeah, since I was naked, you get one shot. Level 241 Desmo, I probably was going to get one shot anyway. So sometimes you do want to try and talk to somebody in global chat. There are major downsides to that. The major downside is it can easily lead to a lot more frustrations, because that just opens you up for them to grief. Getting griefed in text chat is usually a lot easier than getting griefed in gameplay. Thankfully, you know, this guy was an interesting character. It seemed like he was a solo player or somebody who was kind of, you know, not a big tribe. I managed to get back up here. The guy is still up here looting my stuff. I notice him there. So what I'm thinking I should have done here is maybe whistle aggressive. But I just wanted to be passive, and I just wanted to get my shit out of there. I didn't want to lose Batface. I didn't want to lose any of my tames. He immediately picks me, and that was all she wrote. That was good. Not gonna deny that. So this here is a moment where a lot of players would get frustrated and just start shit talking the guy in global chat. I was close to it. I was about to flame him because I figured, alright, my stuff is done. Next thing you know, the guy says in global chat, hey, come back and get your tames. We're all cool. Sometimes you just gotta focus on the future, keep it pushing. I appreciate you guys. That's all for this one. Have a good one.